perwakilan dari Central International Education di Batam, dan pagi ini kita akan sedikit menjelaskan mengenai studi ke luar negeri, tentunya studi di Malaysia. Nah, pagi ini saya bersama perwakilan dari Sunway University yaitu Mr. David. David, good morning.
Morning.
Ya, jadi nanti Mr. David akan menjelaskan lebih banyak mengenai gimana sih perkuliahan di Sunway dan seperti apa. Namun sebelum saya menjelaskan lebih lanjut, saya ingin menyampaikan sedikit informasi mengenai Central International Education itu sendiri ya. Jadi buat teman-teman yang mungkin kemarin belum mengikuti presentasi saya akan mengulangi sekali lagi. Dari Central sendiri, dari CIE, kita adalah perwakilan resmi dari universitas dan institusi luar negeri. Kita mewakili lebih dari 17 negara dan ada lebih dari 400 institusi. Oke, jadi negara dan negara-negara yang kita wakilkan cukup banyak. Nah, untuk CIE sendiri kita berada di 11 kota besar dan mostly kita berada di Sumatera. Sumatera kita dari atas sampai bawah hampir lengkap kecuali kita tidak ada di Aceh saja. Oke, tapi kalau untuk kota di Jawa kita ada Jogja, Solo dan Jakarta pastinya. Dan kita akan buka di beberapa kota berikutnya ya. Lalu lokasi kita untuk CIE Batam kita berada di Nagoya Hill. Oke, jadi kalau misalnya nanti teman-teman datang, kalian bisa datang ke shopping mall yang Nagoya Hill, kita berada di Ruko, oke, dan dekat Inul Vista. Jadi bisa langsung datang konsultasi, kita buka dari jam 10 pagi sampai jam 8 malam. Jadi kalau teman-teman nanti ada yang ingin konsultasi, langsung boleh bikin janji dan bisa kontak saya Yovita. Ini boleh di screenshot ya, kalau misalnya butuh, atau ini saya kasih 5 detik, kalau memang mau screenshot boleh, nanti boleh langsung kontak dan saya akan meninggalkan di kolom chat juga. Nah, sebagai one-stop education, Central tidak hanya melayani untuk kuliah ke Malaysia, kita melayani juga untuk teman-teman yang mau kuliah ke Australia, Kanada, Singapura, China, Jepang, Korea, New Zealand, UK, US, Swiss, Prancis. Nah, terus teman-teman misalnya nih, ada yang bertanya, Kak, saya nggak mau kuliah yang S1 atau diploma yang panjang-panjang gitu, saya cuma mau short course yang 3 bulan, 6 bulan. Misalnya, saya pengen Kak ke Korea, pengen belajar makeup gitu, bisa nggak? Atau saya mau ke Jepang nih, mau belajar bahasanya, bisa nggak? Oke, jadi kalau misalnya ada yang short course seperti itu, kita juga bisa. Jadi nggak harus yang namanya sekolah S1 atau diploma. Oke. Lalu salah satu yang kita harus pikirkan di sini ketika kita mau kuliah ke luar negeri, oke, ya, sorry ini saya, ya ini terbalik ya Pak, sorry. Maaf, saya ganti share screen-nya dulu. Oke, ini sudah betul ya Pak? Ini sudah benar ya? Oke, ya, jadi sebagai one stop education kita juga bicara di sini kelas bahasa Inggris. Jadi kalau kita bicara di kelas bahasa Inggris, kita butuh biasanya ke luar negeri membutuhkan persyaratan bahasa Inggris. Nah, persyaratannya salah satu adalah nilai IELTS. Oke, ada juga yang berbicara Kak, ada yang kita pikir TOEFL gitu. Kalau TOEFL seperti apa? Nah, kalau TOEFL kita bicaranya tuh biasa untuk anak-anak yang mau kuliah dalam negeri. Jadi misalnya kalian mau kuliah PTN gitu biasa butuh TOEFL. Nah, di Central di CIE sendiri kita punya TOEFL preparation class-nya juga. Jadi buat teman-teman yang mau ke dalam negeri bisa ambil IELTS, ke dalam negeri bisa ambil TOEFL, kalau mau ke luar negeri kalian bisa mempersiapkan IELTS. Lalu di Central sendiri kita mempunyai tes IELTS resmi dan tes TOEFL resmi setiap bulannya. Kalau IELTS itu 1 bulan 1 kali, kalau TOEFL 1 minggu 2 kali. Oke, dan tes TOEFL ini diadakan online. Namun kalau kita berbicara tes IELTS itu offline, harus datang ke kantor, oke? Dan kita berbicara lagi di sini mengenai tes minat dan bakat. Jadi buat teman-teman yang masih bingung misalnya, oh saya nggak tahu nih kira-kira saya mau ambil apa ya kayak gitu untuk jurusannya, saya bingung gitu. Jadi nanti dari CIE sendiri kita akan bantu nih untuk mengejar istilahnya kayak mencari tahu apa sih yang cocok buat teman-teman semua. Nah, CIE sendiri yang service-service yang kita berikan kepada teman-teman kalau misalnya mau kuliah ke luar negeri, kita akan memberikan yang pertama kali itu konsultasi pendidikan gratis ya. Jadi nggak berbayar. Jadi teman-teman tuh jangan takut, aduh kalau nanti saya datang ke kantornya konsultasi dicas lagi per menit, oke, atau per jam gitu. Enggak. Jadi kita kasih itu semua gratis, oke. Lalu kita akan bantu kalian daftar sekolah, terjemahin dokumen, tiket pesawat, visa pelajar untuk orang tua maupun kalian. Lalu untuk pengarahan sebelum berangkat, jadi kita ada briefingnya. Lalu kita juga akan memberikan kalian pencarian tempat tinggal, study tour, tes minat bakat, oke, penjemputan ke airport, kursus gitu kan, kursus untuk yang IELTS TOEFL tadi. Dan yang paling penting waktu kalian udah sampai di sana, itu biasanya kan pasti ada pertanyaan-pertanyaan lanjutan nih, Kak, saya ada nggak ngerti nih, ini A, B, C gitu. Nah, itu kan bisa tetap tanya ke kita. Oke. Nah, sebetulnya proses untuk pendaftaran ke luar negeri itu gampang banget. Jadi kalian tuh biasanya harus mempersiapkan diri paling tidak 2 bulan sampai 4 bulan sebelum keberangkatan. Lalu kalau kita berbicara dalam hal ini, Kak, masuknya itu kuliah luar negeri kapan ya? Rata-rata masuknya itu dari bulan 7. Kalian ingat aja gampang kan? Kalau misalnya kita kuliahnya dari istilahnya selesai di Indonesia kan bulan 6. Jadi kalau bulan 7 sampai 8, 9, 10, 11 itu selalu ada intake baru. Jadi artinya dia selalu ada istilahnya menerima murid baru. Jadi kalau misalnya di Indonesia kan mungkin 1 tahun 2 kali atau 1 tahun 1 kali, tapi di luar negeri itu dia lumayan banyak. Nah, jadi kalau teman-teman mau daftar juga jangan mepet gitu. Jadi kalau diusahakan lebih awal lebih baik. Kapan Kak pembukaannya? Pembukaan sudah buka dari sekarang. Jadi kalau teman-teman emang mau istilahnya daftar, ya udah dari sekarang. Oke? Nah, prosedur untuk studi ke luar negeri, saya selalu bilang hal ini berkali-kali. Ini cuma 2 aja, jadi kalian tuh jangan mikir ribet. Aduh susah Kak, saya nggak bisa bahasa Inggris, saya nggak tahu nih mesti ngapain, nanti saya nggak ngerti. Don't worry, cuma 2 aja yang kita butuhin. Yang pertama nilai IELTS di angka 5 sampai 6,5, tergantung dari jurusan kalian dan sekolah di mana. Lalu yang kedua nilai rapot kelas 10 dan 11. Kak, saya kan kelas 12, nggak perlu kumpul rapot kelas 12. Perlu, oke, tapi nanti itu bisa menyusul. Kak, saya belum ada nilai IELTS, bisa nggak daftar? Bisa. Ya, jadi kita kalau mau daftar, kasih aja 2 ini dulu atau salah satu dulu, oke? Dan nanti biar kita bisa tanyakan dulu nih ke pihak university. Misalnya contoh nih, kalian mau masuk Sunway, kalian bisa tanya dulu nih ke Mr. David nanti. Mr. David, ini nilai saya nih, kira-kira saya bisa nggak masuk Sunway? Ada advice nggak seperti apa? Nah, setelah di advice, nanti dia baru bilang, oke, ini nilai kamu cukup nih untuk bisa masuk ke Sunway. Kamu bisa dapat beasiswa loh gitu. Jadi dari situ kamu bisa mempertimbangkan. Kalau dia misalnya dia juga akan kasih tahu. Nanti kalau nilai kelas 12 kamu bagus, nilainya bisa di atas 80, kamu bisa dapat beasiswa sekian persen. Nah, oleh karena itu jadi teman-teman tuh udah bisa persiapan gitu, memperbaiki nilai yang belum sempat diperbaiki misalnya di kelas 10 11. Lanjut, yang berikutnya tidak ada uang pangkal. Nah, jadi kalau misalnya rata-rata kita kuliah di luar negeri itu selalu nih saya dapat pertanyaan, berapa nih uang pangkalnya? Pasti mahal banget nih. Justru nggak ada gitu loh. Karena uang pangkal itu di luar negeri nggak ada, dia adanya uang pendaftaran untuk visa. Jadi teman-teman nanti kalau misalnya mau kuliah, jangan panik dulu, aduh nanti mahal. Jangan pikirin ke sana dulu. Cari tahu dulu semua informasinya, nanti diberitahu kepada orang tua atau bila perlu, kita akan bantu nih bicara dengan orang tua kalian menjelaskan semuanya. Sehingga prosedurnya menjadi lebih lancar. Oke? Nah, kita ada special promotion buat teman-teman yang nanti akan mendaftarkan kuliah ke luar negeri melalui CIE. Promotion ini berlaku untuk 1 minggu ya dari sekarang, which is dari hari kemarin, Kamis, sampai Kamis depan. Oke, 1 minggu. Jadi buat kalian yang mau kuliah ke Malaysia dan Singapura, kalian akan mendapatkan free tiket dari kami. Lalu yang kedua, untuk kalian yang mendaftar kuliah ke Australia, kalian bisa memilih mengambil free test IELTS atau preparation senilai up to 3 juta rupiah. Oke. Lalu kalau teman-teman yang misalnya masih bingung, aduh saya nggak tahu nih mau ambil jurusan apa. Nah di Sentral kita sendiri mempunyai analisis sidik jari ya yang seharga senilai 1,5 juta, kalian bisa ambil juga. Nanti kita juga berikan itu secara free. Terms and condition applied ya. Lalu satu lagi, nanti di akhir acara saya akan memberikan sedikit kuis, tidak banyak, hanya beberapa soal saja. Tolong didengarkan secara saksama. Oke, soalnya pasti seputar dengan Sunway juga. Nah, pemenangnya akan mendapatkan diskon pendaftaran les bahasa Inggris nilai 50% plus gift voucher dari kami. Oke, gift vouchernya itu adalah gift voucher senilai Rp150.000 untuk masing-masing pemenang. Oke, jadi nanti diperhatikan dan kita akan mainnya melalui chat. Nanti saya jelaskan ya. Oke, tanpa berpanjang lebar lagi hari ini, saya akan menyerahkan waktu dan tempatnya ke Mr. David, dan Mr. David akan menjelaskan seputar tentang kuliah di Sunway University, di mana secara sekilas saya gambarkan kuliah di Sunway ini kalian rata-rata kuliahnya adalah 3-4 tahun untuk mendapatkan S1 tergantung daripada jurusan yang kalian pilih. Dan yang kedua adalah lokasinya. Lokasinya itu berada di Kuala Lumpur. Jadi nggak jauh, kalau misalnya dari Batam, kita selalu ada direct flight kalau sudah pandemik ya berakhir, maksudnya jadi nggak jauh. Dan yang kedua, selalu ada pertanyaan biasanya, Kak, apakah ini sudah offline? Oke, sudah face to face. Jawabannya nanti akan dijawab oleh Mr. David ya. Karena untuk sementara Malaysia masih belum buka border, oke, tapi kita sudah masih menjalankan online learning, cuman ke depan udah mulai buka. Oh ya teman-teman, tadi saya lupa menyampaikan. Kalau misalnya kita bicara tentang offline learning, ada beberapa negara yang sudah buka ya. Jadi jangan berpikir kayak semuanya studi di luar negeri itu online terus gitu. Enggak. Jadi negara yang sudah buka border itu adalah Jepang, Korea, UK, itu sudah pada buka. Jadi Kanada juga termasuk. Jadi kalau misalnya teman-teman yang mau kuliah di negara-negara tersebut masih ada kesempatan. Mereka udah buka dari sekarang. Termasuk Singapura yang paling dekat dengan Batam. Oke? Okay, David, now I leave the time to you. You can start your presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Yovita.
To Mr. David, before you start, I have to remind you that you have 15 more minutes.
Oh, no worries.
Okay.
I'm actually monitoring the time as well. All right, thank you, everyone. All right, so on, yeah. Okay, can see my screen, yeah. So okay, so I'm David. I'm from Sunway University. All right. So in Sunway, like Yovita have mentioned, all right, Sunway is in Malaysia. All right. So we are probably about, if you're coming away from Batam itself, you will land in Subang Airport, which is just 20 minutes away from Sunway. So inside Sunway itself, we have the college, all right, which runs the foundation program, the university, which runs the S1, S2, and S3, and of course the international school runs the SMP and SMR. All right. So for those that have not been to Malaysia before or Sunway before, all right, this is Sunway City, all right, a city by its own. So we have our own mall, hotels. In the middle is water lagoon, water theme park, and we have our own medical center as well. All right, along with our own university. So inside this city itself, we have two universities to be exact. One is being Sunway University. The other one is Monash University. If you have heard before, one of the group of 8 universities in Australia, they have a branch in Sunway City itself. All right. So the presentation is blurred. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't change much if not mistaken. Let me reshare again. All right. Okay. So if it's blur, all right, I think it depends on our internet as well. Okay. So I'll carry on. So others, I think, I'm not sure whether you all can see the slides or whether it's blur or not, because on chat itself, one says it's blur. Okay. All right. So far, everything is okay for everyone?
Yes, it's all good.
It's pretty clear.
Oh, okay. All right.
It depends on the connection from the students, I guess.
Yeah, it very much depends. Sometimes on virtual, it also depends on the internet. All right. So this is a video about the Sunway City. All right. So give you a clear view on how is the connectivity in Sunway itself. Yeah.
A top master developer with a celebrated history, founded on the principles of innovation and creativity. Pioneers of the thriving hub that is Sunway City. This is a journey of success that's given rise to a city that connects all walks of life. A place with a highly developed network that readily links the community within to the rest of the world outside in an instant, or that lets you slow down and take leisurely strolls with a view along the elevated canopy walk. A place to live your dreams. A private sanctuary with all the comforts of modern life, held together by a unique combination of location, culture, fun, an environment ideal for community living, a role model with our first sustainable township. A place that constantly learns and grows together, where knowledge meets world-class cutting-edge information. A place that encourages work-life balance with unique corporate environments where work and play coexist in unison. With more than 80 attractions spread across 88 acres, no matter your age, Sunway Lagoon is the ultimate theme park experience. With thrills that provide nothing but a great time. A place of extraordinary experiences that brings people together. A place that provides you with the best of indoors and the best outdoor community environments all year long. A place where the best in medical facilities are readily available at your doorstep, where being healthy is a way of life. A place that provides you and your family peace and exclusivity. A place with plenty of space to spend quality time. Where you feel safe and protected wherever you are at any time of the day. The future of living is already happening here.
Okay, so that would be Sunway City. So everything you see here would be within Sunway City itself. All right. So the connectivity is actually you can connect to the mall, to the hostel, to the hospital itself. Everywhere it's all connected. Yeah. Right. Okay. So within the ranking wise, Sunway is top 1.5% institution in Asia and top 2.5 world ranking university. So we are also 5-star, which is the maximum in terms of employability, teaching, inclusiveness, facilities, and social responsibility. So employability means that students will be able to get jobs within 6 months. So the employability is very high. Inclusiveness would be the range of programs that is offered in the university. All right. Okay, so here are certain of the programs and specializations by Sunway itself. All right, so Sunway, we have a partnership with the Australia University, which is Victorian Institute, for their business program. All right, so you can see from here there are different kinds of majors available in business. All right, so along with our degree is generally just 3 years. All right, in Indonesia usually it's 4 years. All right, but if you study in overseas, usually it's probably around 3 years only, and it's all done in English, definitely. All right, and this program, it offers a transfer of options to Australia itself. All right, be it you want to do a 3+0, which means all 3 years to be done in Sunway, or you want to do 2 years in Sunway, 1 year to Australia, or vice versa, 1 year plus 2 years over to Australia. All right, so there are flexible options for Victoria University programs. All right, okay, so of course there are other programs as well, not just business. All right, so Sunway, we have different partners such as Lancaster University from UK and Le Cordon Bleu Paris itself. All right, so besides business, we also offers computing, all right, communications, designs, hospitality, culinary, biological science, which is more towards medical biotech and biomedicine. All right, also we have psychology, which is mainly for the science students only, not for the art students. All right, and we have mathematical science as well, which is actuarial studies. All right, okay. So this is run through about the programs. All right, so in the hospitality programs, so we do have in the diploma and degree levels for hotel management, events management, and culinary arts. All right, so For most of this program, except convention and events management, all right, you will be getting 2 certificates upon graduation, which means you will get 1 certificate from Sunway and another certificate itself from the Cordon Bleu Paris, all right. Okay, so you are paying, all right, a price of 1 for 2 certificates. Okay, of course, School of Business, besides the Victoria University, all right, Sunway also have partnership with Lancaster University UK, all right, for the business program as well. So again, the majors are quite similar, except of course the Sunway Lancaster program offers, all right, entrepreneurship and also business analytics. Some may call it as data science, all right. So there are some programs available with the Sunway Lancaster programs, all right. So for those that are interested to become an entrepreneur, all right, you can actually study entrepreneurship as well, all right. Okay, so still got time. Next, of course, if you study the accounting and finance or accounting majors, all right, provided by Sunway, and you go into the professional accounting programs, all right, if you have heard before, ACCA, CPA Australia, ICAW, and so on and so forth, these are all recognized by all these professional bodies from our accounting programs, all right, our accounting degree programs. Of course, those that love math, all right, we do have under the School of Mathematical Science, we call it actuarial studies, all right. Okay, so if you study actuarial studies, all right, and it is recognized by the professional bodies from the actuarial boards as well, all right, such as Institute Faculty of Actuaries called IFOA, SOA, all right, and so on and so forth, all right. So there are different providers in the world itself, all right. Okay, sorry, a bit of drilling sound here, yeah. Okay, for School of Science and Technology, for those that are interested into computing, all right, such as programming, cybersecurity, software engineering, data sciences, we do have it under computing category as well, all right. So these are all individual majors, all right, very specific to learn into all this, all right. Okay, for those science students, you can also opt for psychology. All right, again, psychology is not offered for the social science, which is the IPS students, because this one of the requirement is that we need biology. All right, of course, we do have biology with psychology, medical biotech, biomedicine, so on and so forth. All right, so this may be popular programs due to COVID itself. Yeah, again, this is with Lancaster University UK, which means upon graduation, you get 2 certificates, all right? One from Sunway and one is from Lancaster. So moving on would be the School of Arts, all right? So this one, we have a diploma and degree level, but it depends on what other programs, all right? So for degree-wise, we do have communication, all right? Interior architecture, which is more towards interior design. Design communication, commonly known as DKV in Indonesia, all right? Then for those that are interested into filming or music as your career itself, all right, you can probably choose our digital film production or music performance, so on and so forth. So these are all programs available in Sunway. And most of the program, again, is with Lancaster University, UK, all right? Next, this would be something, a sample of certificates, all right, if you study a Sunway Lancaster University program, which means upon graduation of your 3 years degree, all right, you will be able to obtain 2 certificates. One is from Sunway and one is from Lancaster University, all right. So Lancaster is one of the top 10 university in UK itself, all right. All right, so this is one of the example we obtained from the Lancaster University website, all right. So again, it's from Times, Guardian University Guide, and Complete University Guide. You can see they are remaining as the top 10 university. All right. Okay. So let's say if you're studying the hospitality program or culinary arts, all right, you will be able to obtain 2 certificates as well. All right. One is from Sunway and one is from Le Cordon Bleu itself. Yeah. Okay, so Le Cordon Bleu is very famous for their culinary as well, their gastronomy. Okay. So these are certain lists of foundation programs available in Sunway. We offers like the international certificates such as A-levels, Australian matriculation, and Canadian matriculation. Of course, we do offer a pathway to Monash University, all right, which is called as Monash Foundation Year. And also foundation in arts and science and technology. This will be Sunway's homegrown program. So these are foundation programs. If let's say the university requires you to do foundations, or you think that IELTS requirement is actually very high, foundation could be one of your pathways. So foundation is generally just a 1-year program, all right? Moving on, we have close relationship with Monash University, all right? So if you think that Monash University, it's very hard to enter, all right? You did not meet the IELTS score probably by 0.5 band, all right? You can probably consider doing a foundation program in Sunway, which is having a lower academic requirement and also IELTS requirement. Sometimes I could say that no IELTS requirement could be there as well, because depends on program. So we do offer the Canadian matriculation program, all right, or Monash Foundation Year program, which is a pathway to Monash University, all right. Some of your alumni are here as well, all right. Next would be the university, all right. So this is how the university looks like, all right. Just a small part of the city, all right. So the city is again very huge, yeah. Okay, so this is the campus facilities, which we have the lecture hall, auditorium, we have the innovation lab, all right. Okay, we have 3 levels of library, which we have a discussion room as well for here. So you have assignments, presentations to do, so you can always utilize the discussion room. Next, we have the study area. We have a few study areas in Sunway itself, all right. Of course, the science lab for the psychology students and the biomedicine students, all right. Next, for the culinary and hospitality, you will be utilizing the hospitality training facilities, such as all this, all right. Demo kitchen, normal kitchens, all right, pastry kitchen. And we have a beverage lab as well, all right. We have mock rooms, all right, and so on and so forth, yeah. Of course, for digital film and music facilities, we do have like green rooms, all right, audio tech rooms, things like that, all right, cinematic room. Next, of course, for the sports facilities, we do have a FIFA certified pitch, and we have tennis court, basketball, volleyball courts, all right, swimming pool, yeah, and gym as well, all right. Okay, so we do have certain speakers from top universities coming to Sunway to give talks as well, and it's free for students, yeah, all right. First, this year we do not have it because due to COVID, a lot of travel bans. And next we will have a video. All right, this is just a short video.
Penerbangan Malaysia pesawat MH17.
I think we are slightly over time over here. So this is a journey of the Sunway students from the day of arrival until they graduate. All right. So I think we are slightly over time. All right. So I'm not sure if I have still time. So for entry requirements or probably scholarship wise, if you have any questions, probably you can contact Central International Education in Batam itself, which is our official representative. All right. So generally our degree is we need an average of 7.0 and IELTS of 6.0 and above. All right. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So do I have chance to talk more or what?
Yeah, Mr. David, yes, actually, your time is over actually, and it is now time to what we call it as a webinar, I guess, and I believe the speaker is still you, or
Yes, it is me.
I have to give that to
It is
okay,
still
it is
me.
still you.
Yes, it is still me.
Oh, okay, it is still you. All right, all right, all right. Well
So
then,
we will be
you have
inside
30
the same
minutes
room,
to do
is it?
that. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so I can straight away start.
Sorry, I can hear you pretty well. Could you repeat one more time?
Can I start straight away now or what?
Oh yes, yes, yes. You may start now, and you have 30 minutes to do that.
Okay,
That
until
is yours, Mr.
9:05. Okay,
All right.
thank you. All right. So since the floor is mine, all right, I will cover a bit just now what I left out because accommodation I think is quite important as well. All right. So sorry. All right. So accommodation, we do offer accommodation as well in Sunway. All right, which is probably on the Monash residence, which is single room or twin sharing, and also twin sharing as well. All right. So we do offer accommodations. So this is roughly how it looks like. All right. Now we go to part 2. All right, which is into the webinar. All right. So again, thank you everyone for bearing with me, all right, to stay here for 1 hour. Yeah. All right. Okay, so due to limited time as well, all right, so we will be talking into business and into specific global supply chain management. All right. So again, business, like I mentioned just now, business is not just management itself. All right. If you are looking into a business program which involves more calculation, all right, it will be accounting and finance. So those that are interested to become an accountant, you want to go into taxations, auditing, or investment, those are under accounting and finance. Or probably there is a major specific into finance as well. We do have that, or business analytics, which is a data science that is more business oriented. All right, so this all requires a lot of calculation. So if you hate math, yeah, that may not be something that is your cup of tea. All right, so next would be something that is lesser calculations. All right, so those are business studies, business management, entrepreneurships, international business, and marketing. All right. Why I'm saying this lesser calculation is because in your first year, you still have accounting, economics, statistics, and so forth. So you can't run away from calculation. But again, all right, this will be a webinar. All right, I will focus into global supply chain. All right, why am I focusing this in today's workshop? All right, or webinar. This is probably something that I believe you have heard before. Shopee, Lazada, Tokopedia, all these things. All right, these are all related to global supply chain, or probably as simple as probably an Indomie. All right, before reaching you or reaching your stomach. All right, okay, you will probably know that you have to buy it from supermarket. But before that, who manufactures all these things? All right, those are all under supply chain management. Aina. All right, so we let me see any chats here. Oops, sorry. All right, okay, so a lot of times they do it in they source for the materials, all right, and they manufacture it in China. That's why you always have every items out there that is made in China. Why everyone wants to make it in China, all right? Why not make it in US? Why not make it in probably Malaysia, all right? It's because China, the labor cost is very low, all right? And the items there are very cheap as well, all right? So they have something called bulk price, all right? So manufacturing in China itself, or probably like Bangladesh, all these things would be very cheap because their labor cost itself is something that is very affordable. All right. So once they have done all the manufacture, the iPhone itself, they have to store it. All right. They have to warehouse it. So you have to warehouse it in, all right, China itself, all over the world itself. All right. So where you store all these items, all right, warehousing. For example, if you are talking about food, all right, warehouse is very important, or else they will grow molds after a few days, maybe, or months if you do not have preservative. All right. Okay. Next, it comes up to distribution. All right, which is to online stores, retail stores, and all these things. If you have heard before, DHL, FedEx, GDEX, TNT, all these things, these are all distributing companies. All right. Okay. So then, of course, if it has defaults, all right, then of course it goes into return. So you have to return back to the retailer, and they will liaise with the main company itself. All right. So if you can see from this image below the smartphone, all right, there are a lot of materials required inside the phone, and these are all under the raw materials. And if you are looking into why there's planes, ships, and trucks, all right, these are because of the distribution channels. All right. If you go through airlines, definitely it will be the fastest, but it will be the most expensive as well. Cargo ship, all right, is usually done for the bulky items, very big items, all right, but it is very how to say, it's time consuming. Yeah, all right, but it is rather cheaper. Trucks is mainly uses for the those locally domestic travels. All right. Okay. So next would be something like this, right? Okay. So logistic part of the supply chain is a physical movement goods from the point of origin until consumption, which you consume it, be it a phone or instant noodles. All right. Okay. So again, these are all the examples of the logistics company. All right. How you travel one goods from one end to another end itself. All right. Okay. Some may use train as well. All right. For example, India, or probably in other countries as well, which you have trains. Always you have these cargo trains, even including Malaysia as well. Of course, the last image here would be warehousing, where you store the items. So some of the companies such as DHL are going into industrial 4.0 kind of things. All right, they are using internets, all right, or robots to operate their warehouse. Right. Okay. Of course, this increased the speeds, the accuracy, and it reduced costs as well. All right. Okay. So some people may ask, purchasing department, procurement, what is it? All right. Is it a finance thing? All right. Because you have to source for the cheapest material. All right. And of course, buying at the right price, right quality, right quantity. All right. Okay. So what does procurement or purchasing department do? All right. They identify the products to purchase. Okay. All right. They select the suppliers, because for raw materials such as probably an iPhone battery, all right, there are many suppliers, for example, probably 50, all right. So of course, this is just an example. Yeah. So 50 suppliers, whom did you choose? Do you want to choose from? All right. So you of course choose those that are giving you at the right quality, all right, at the cheapest, most affordable price. All right. So these are all on the select suppliers, all right, and you come out with quotations, all right, which means how much, all right, okay, how much the supplier wants to charge you for a certain amount. Let's say you want to buy 1,000 batteries and 5,000 batteries. Definitely it will be a different price, because something called as bulk price, because the more you buy, the cheaper it is. All right. So purchasing department will have to ask for quotations. All right. And you negotiate. All right. Which means sometimes they charge too high, or probably the other suppliers give you a better choice. All right. You want to negotiate. All right. So in terms of, if you study a global supply chain management, you also learn the negotiation skills as well. All right. So these are all business. Yeah. Okay. And of course, once the negotiation is done, yeah, you issue the purchase order, which means you are ready to buy the items. All right. Okay. And later on, they deliver the items to you. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So what are the career prospects, all right, that you can do? Any companies, I would say, all right. Even you can open up your own business, but I would say that it is not advisable to open up your own business first. Why? Is because you have to have your own experience. All right. Go and work outside. All right. Go to work in different companies in different positions. All right. Okay. And if you want to open up your own business later on, all right, getting your own opportunity, all right, then by all means, after getting experience. Yeah. So like I say, you can work in any companies. Manufacturer of shoes, all right, Nestle, food, Walmart is basically in US, yeah, Uniqlo, Mercedes-Benz, Intel, Apple, Samsung, all right, and all the online stores is possible as well. Okay, not forgetting the logistic companies, all right, such as UPS, FedEx, and also DHL. All right, but again, online stores is so widely used now. All right, I believe before COVID, all right, during COVID itself, all right, everyone is using online shopping, right? And even after COVID itself, it will still be a very demanding job opportunity there, all right, for online stores. If you want to venture into online stores such as the big guns over here, Taobao, Lazada, by all means, go and apply for the jobs over here, all right? Okay, so these are good opportunities, all right, because it will be an endless opportunity as well. Everyone will be using such convenient way of buying stuff rather than probably going into physical stores, all right? Okay, so what is your career positions like, all right, in terms of if you study supply chain and logistic management, all right? So probably these are what you can become as the first tier itself. Probably we call it as officer or executive, all right? Moving upwards would be managerial positions, all right? And of course into the CEO, CFO positions as well. All right. But of course, if you are opening up your own business after working in probably like DHL or those so on and so forth, yeah, good. You can open up your own business. All right. Like I say, if you study supply chain management, there are endless opportunities out there. All right, because you are equipped with different types of skills. All right. Okay, So this is one of the example, all right, that I obtained from the website itself, all right. For the Coca-Cola supply chain, what is it like? So if you can see from here, Coca-Cola itself has so many different tiers of suppliers and also customers. All right. Okay. Okay. So that would be on the supply chain itself. All right. So in terms of the other types of majors, all right, in terms of business itself, this video would be able to cover what other majors would be able to do. All right. Okay.
Hello, my name is Dr. Jason Cheok. I am the director of Victoria University undergraduate program in Sunway. Our twinning program is an affordable world-class Australian education at a fraction of the cost, situated in Malaysia. The pandemic has really affected our life, and this includes students and parents' decision-making in choosing the right degree program. On top of the regular factor that they must consider, like what is the suitable course or specialization that has future career prospect? And for some, any scholarship, financial aid, or cost saving. Parents are now also concerned about the safety of their children. Are regular face-to-face classes safer, or are full online classes effective? We in Victoria University at Sunway hope to provide you solution and option to the questions above. Victoria University at Sunway also provides scholarship for those who are eligible, and we offer face-to-face classes and online classes for our new students. Students, such as international students, also have the option of 100% online. It can be challenging to choose a degree program under the current situation. We, therefore, would like to assist you where we can.
Hi, my name is Mark Fowle, and I'm the Pro Vice Chancellor, Business and Law at Victoria University. This exciting programme commenced over 25 years ago and has gone on to graduate thousands of successful students.
A unique offering at VU are its Business Challenge units. The Business Challenge unit's main focus is to develop professional skills in all our VU graduates. There are 3 compulsory Business Challenge units, 1 for each year of study. The Business Challenge units apply student-centered learning, experiential activities that are both individual and team-based. Students are fully involved in project-based activities and assessments. These projects are related to the real world, which helps our graduates to develop key skills like business communication, critical analysis, problem solving, team management, leadership, and emotional intelligence. The Business Challenge units develop both the personal attributes and professional skills which make VU graduates adaptable, something today's corporations sought after very much.
Victoria University at Sunway provides you the flexibility, mobility, and cost-saving opportunities. Upon successful completion of 1 year with us at Sunway VU Bachelor of Business, we also provide you the flexibility to transfer to other prominent Australian and New Zealand universities that we collaborate with. Our partner universities provide scholarship opportunities for eligible students from Malaysia to further their studies. With these transfer pathways, we are able to offer you an affordable world-class education. Being a Sunway VU Bachelor of Business undergraduate, students may complete study by focusing on a single major that concentrates on one area of specialization, or a double major with 2 separate specializations under the same award.
The Bachelor of Business in Accounting has strong linkages to the Big 4 accounting firms as well as the industry. Here, at Victoria University at Sunway, we offer accounting as a single major or as a double major with banking and finance, which can be completed within the 3 years of study with no additional cost. The double major will give you an extra edge when applying for jobs. The accounting major in Victoria University at Sunway is recognized by various professional accounting bodies such as CPA Australia, ACCA, MICPA Cairns, ICAEW and CIMA. It has obtained exemptions from these professional bodies too. As for students majoring in banking and finance and financial risk management, they can also kickstart the Chartered Financial Analyst CFA program in the final year. Furthermore, our students learn beyond the classroom. Every semester, we organize industrial visits to the accounting firms and financial institutions. We also encourage our students to work as interns in the related field and support them for internship placement.
At Victoria University at Sunway, our marketing major has achieved accreditation from Australian Marketing Institute. Now, AMI is the largest professional body for marketeers. Our marketing classes combine both the theories and its application. In marketing services and experience subject, for example, one of its assessments requires students to act as a mystery shopper in evaluating our service. Now, we also organize company visits. In the past, our international trade students went to Maitreyawira, the Malaysian External Trade Development Corporation, where students were able to learn more about how our government supports local enterprises in the global trading. We invite guest speakers from the industry to give talks to the students and share their vast knowledge and experience in the industry. Now, there is another major which is getting more popular now. I'm sure you have shopped from Lazada before. You heard of Shopee? Now, this is a major very related to online shopping, which is called the supply chain. The Victoria University at Sunway degree in supply chain is recognized by the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport. Students will gain hands-on experience using SAP or well-recognized software used by multinational corporations. Currently, supply chain and logistic management has the fastest growing career opportunities across most industries.
If you're looking to be a startup entrepreneur or would like to build a career within organizations that are at the forefront of new technologies, then Victoria University at Sunway's newest major in Management and Innovation is just what you need to build your business skills and flex your creativity. The subjects will give you insights on how the great technopreneurs of our time, like Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk, combined hard-nosed business principles with new age ideas to create Facebook Inc. and Tesla Motors. Our syllabus and curriculum prepare graduates to be professionals and focus on the development of both hard and soft skills.
Hi, I'm Ili Farina. I came from Sunway in Malaysia to study at Victoria University. I chose to study the Bachelor of Business in VU because it's one of the best Australian degrees that you can get. The lectures here are always related to new trends and the current news of the world. I think this course is going to help me establish my future career goals.
The world is facing
I think it's done as well. All right. Okay. So due to limited time, yeah. So this will be certain of the things that we covered. Yeah. Okay. So again, if you all guys have any questions later on, all right, do contact our representative in Batam itself, which is Central International Education. All right. So yep. Okay.
Oke, thank you David. Nah, buat teman-teman semuanya, terima kasih udah mendengarkan ya seminar dari Mr. David dari Sunway. Nah, Pak Paulus, ini saya bisa dikasih 2 menit aja nggak untuk kuis aja? 2 menit aja.
Oh, 2 menit, boleh Bu.
Menit ya?
Bu.
Ya, jadi saya minta 2 menit waktunya teman-teman. Tolong siapkan tangannya di keyboard, oke? Karena kita akan cepat tepat seperti kemarin lagi, seperti biasa. Dan teman-teman, saya hanya akan menampilkan 3 pertanyaan saja ya. Jadi yang paling cepat, yang paling tepat itu yang akan dapat ya menjadi pemenang lah istilahnya seperti itu. Oke? So kita ini layar saya udah benar ya. Jadi kita udah checking this out dulu. Tolong tangannya dan di kolom chat ya. Terus yang pertama, di manakah letak lokasi CII Batam? Silakan diketik. Di manakah letak lokasi CII Batam? Oke, terima kasih. Kita akan cari hari ini 4 pemenang ya, 4 pemenang. Yang kedua, di manakah letak kota kampus Sunway berada? Kota ya, bukan negara. Kotanya di kota apa? Sunway. Tadi kita udah jelaskan. Terus yang ketiga, partner university yang bekerja sama dengan Sunway College. A. Victoria Uni, B. Lancaster University, C. Lincoln Blair. Oh, itu saya salah. Sedikit misspell ya. A, B, atau C. Pilih aja. A, B, atau C. Thank you. Yang terakhir, sebutkan jurusan memberikan banyak praktek. Praktek. Nggak banyak teori. Yang mana yang praktek? A, B, C, D, E. Pilih. Oke. That's it. Oops. Ini udah selesai. Maaf ya, stop sharing. Oke, that's it. Itu tadi adalah, saya udah dapat ini banyak yang jawab. Nah, jadi nanti pemenangnya kita akan umumkan di Instagram kita, dan saya juga nanti akan capture dan kita akan kontak kalian. Tolong link yang di atas boleh diisi kalau misalnya teman-teman berkenan, jadi kita bisa menghubungin juga. Oke, sekian Pak dari saya kembalikan waktunya lagi ke Pak Paulus.
Oke, baik. Terima kasih Bu Yovita, and thank you so much Mr. David.
Terima kasih ya. Oke.
Ya.
Thank you, Pak Paulus.
Dan saksi material. Oke, guys, sedikit singkat saja review selain tentang Sunway. Tadi juga dijelaskan tentang ide bisnis ya teman-teman, bahwa supply chain itu ternyata sangat penting. Jadi penentuan supplier itu sangat krusial buat bisnis kita. Oke, tanpa memilih supplier yang tepat, bisnis kita akan stuck and will be left behind. So, jika kalian sudah punya bayangan atau pandangan suatu saat nanti kalian mau membuka bisnis, perhatikan supply chain kalian. Oke? Well, saya pikir yang selanjutnya nanti speaker dari masih dari sentral. Bu Yovita, apakah nanti masih bersama Ibu atau bagaimana?
Masih bersama dengan saya, Pak.
Masih bersama dengan kita.
Iya.
Baik, nanti pasti ada quiz lagi nih, jangan-jangan.
Iya, masih ada satu lanjutan.
Sedikit ada bocoran muncul di slide terakhir tadi. Oke, baik. Kemudian kira-kira Mr. Wong sudah hadir atau belum?
Harusnya sudah. Mr. Siki.
Sudah ya, baik.
Ya.
Oke, sekedar mengingatkan lagi teman-teman, sebelum kita masuk ke pembicara, buat para partisipan, buat anak-anak sekalian, jika buat para peserta didik, jika nanti misalnya slide presentasi dari para pembicara itu agak kurang jelas, itu coba perhatikan kembali jaringan kalian masing-masing. Oke? Jadi bukan karena kita semua yakin bahwa para pembicara sudah berusaha untuk menampilkan presentasinya dengan sangat baik. Jika memang blur, jika memang blur, itu coba perhatikan atau pastikan lagi koneksi kalian itu dalam keadaan yang baik. Oke? Dan waktu juga sudah menunjukkan pukul 9:10 sebentar lagi. Bagaimana kalau langsung saja kita kembali ke Miss Yovita? Miss Yovita, you're still there?
Yeah,
okay, and Mr. Wong, are you already here or not yet? Can you hear my voice clearly?
Ya, saya masih di sini ya. Saya rasa Mr. Wong sudah ada di sini.
Saya ada di sini.
Ya.
Oh, oke. Halo, Mr. Wong nanti akan mengisi webinar juga nampaknya. Baik, waktu dan kesempatan saya serahkan saja langsung kepada Miss Yovita dan Mr. Wong. Silakan.
Ya, oke. Kembali lagi bersama dengan saya ya. Jadi sebelum saya mulai, saya mau mainkan video terlebih dahulu. Jadi biar tahu mengenai overview apa itu Central International Education yang ada di Batam, service-service apa yang kita berikan.
Hai, saya Tara. Hari ini saya mau ngajak kalian ke Central International Education untuk konsultasi mengenai studi ke luar negeri. Nah, buat kalian yang butuh informasi seputar studi di luar negeri dan apa saja yang harus dipersiapkan, yuk ikutin.
Pertama, konsultasikan rencana studi kamu dan tentukan jurusan melalui Talent and Passion Test agar tidak salah dalam menentukan jurusan. Lalu, persiapkan bahasa Inggris kamu di sini. Melalui Central International Education untuk pendaftaran ke sekolah, kelengkapan dokumen, sampai pengurusan tiket, akomodasi, dan penjemputan akan dibantu oleh Central International Education.
Nggak ribet kan buat kalian yang mau studi ke luar negeri? Dan untuk informasi lebih lanjut, langsung aja datang ke Central International Education.
Oke, itu sekilas mengenai CIE. Oke, jadi kalau teman-teman nanti butuh informasi mengenai CIE, bisa langsung datang ke kantor kami. Nah, saya tidak akan presentasi ulang lagi mengenai CIE karena saya rasa teman-teman tadi sudah mendengar dari yang pagi yang sudah ikut saya. Nah, langsung saya perkenalkan terlebih dahulu hari ini. Saya mengajak atau mengundang Xiamen University Malaysia bersama dengan Mr. CK Wong. Hai CK, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Oke, jadi hari ini kita akan membahas seputar universitas yang ada di Malaysia kembali, tapi Xiamen University itu sebenarnya adalah universitas yang ada di China, yang ada di kota Xiamen, namun dia membuka kampus di Malaysia. Nah, dan hari ini Mr. CK akan menjelaskan mungkin lebih banyak tentang bagaimana sih, seperti apa gitu. Tapi kita hari ini memulainya nggak akan dengan presentasi sekolah, tapi kita akan memulai dengan webinar dulu ya, Sike?
Iya, benar.
Nah, jadi kita akan jelasin dulu nih, kita webinar dulu biar teman-teman seger ya. Jadi jangan ngantuk, coba wake up dulu. Yang misalnya ngantuk-ngantuk boleh cuci muka dulu ya. Nah, hari ini Sike kita pembahasannya webinarnya mengenai apa dulu nih Sike?
Sebelum itu ya, mungkin saya memperkenalkan diri dulu. Nama saya
Boleh.
Sike, aslinya orang Malaysia ya, jadi bahasa mungkin beda-beda dikit ya. Jadi kalau mana-mana yang kurang paham atau mungkin mau dijelasin lagi atau ada pertanyaan bisa tulis di grup chat ni aja, atau mungkin dari sentra pun bisa bantu untuk translasinya. Jadi hari ini webinarnya sebenarnya lebih berkaitan dengan advertising. Because what we see now during this pandemic, everything has changed, everything goes digital. So I would like to explain a bit more on advertising, and it's actually more than what you think. So maybe what we think is advertising is just, like this, or just mungkin iklan aja. Sebenarnya tidak. Mana expectnya kamu akan belajar dari advertising.
Okay.
But in the webinar, I will use a bit more English. So yeah, maybe Central might help also here and there on the a bit on the translation as well.
Okay, well.
Most students will understand as well, I guess.
Okay, they all understand, CK.
They understand, very good,
Yeah,
good
of
job.
course.
Yeah, they will understand that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Kita akan, we try our best to speak in English 100%. But in case teman-teman misalnya bingung dengan Mr. CK punya bahasa, mungkin kalau dia ngomong bahasa Melayu ya, sebenarnya bahasa Indonesia dia berusaha, kita udah ajarin juga. Cuman kalau misalnya masih ada bingung, nanti boleh tanya ke saya. Nah, CK, nanti kira-kira dalam webinar ini kita akan ada beberapa quiz ya nantinya yang akan related ya.
Quiz I think will be at the end of after di belakang. Yeah.
Oke, baik. Kalau begitu, waktu dan tempat saya serahkan dulu ke CK. Nanti pokoknya teman-teman kalau ada pertanyaan tolong di chat box. Lalu satu lagi teman-teman, didengarkan baik-baik karena di Xiamen University ini nantinya kita ada beasiswa senilai 100%. Jadi beasiswanya benar-benar kalian tuh nggak perlu bayar uang sekolah, kalian cuman perlu bayar biaya hidup untuk nantinya ya. Maka dari itu nanti kalau ada pertanyaan, jurusan dan lain-lain saya akan ketik di kolom chat box. Teman-teman bisa perhatikan dan mulai start bertanya. Oke? Waktu dan tempat saya serahkan ke CK. Thank you.
Alright. Okay, so thank you everyone for being here today. So I will start off with the webinar. Like I explained earlier, it's relating more to advertising, and it's actually more than what you think. Okay, so what is advertising? Okay, so advertising is actually one of the very good tool to be able to reach out to people, to communicate with customer. And it helps to actually introduce a new product. Let's say you have something to share with people. Advertising, you can actually share more details about what you want to show to people. And advertising is actually for anyone. So it doesn't matter if you are, you're a kid, okay, or maybe you're a teenager, you're an adult. It doesn't matter on the age. It can be for anyone. And why is advertising important for a business? Because business, the idea is to sell a product, okay, to sell, and they want to gain profit, as much profit from it. But how are they able to push up their sales? How do people able to know more about the product? It's advertising is actually a tool to help them to advertise, to reach out to more people. So a lot of people ask today, like, is the traditional marketing dead? I mean, marketing has been around for a long time. But no, okay. The digital marketing is still around, but what is the difference? I mean, now we have the modern type of digital marketing, but what is the difference like? Okay. All right. So maybe here anyone can answer me. What is? Do you know the difference between traditional marketing and maybe the digital or modern type of marketing?
Ayo, teman-teman tolong diketik di chat box. Bedanya apa? Traditional marketing sama modern marketing. Ayo, kita tetap akan memilih nanti pemenang-pemenang yang memberikan jawaban-jawaban menarik. Saya akan mulai catat ya dari sekarang. Jadi teman-teman tolong partisipasinya supaya kita semua bangun.
Guys, please you can actually write down. Yeah, you can write down the answers so that we can participate together, because time is also really short. All right, so digital marketing mainly used on social media. All right, what about traditional marketing, guys? Anyone knows what is traditional marketing? Okay, so new one uses internet. What about traditional marketing? What is traditional marketing?
Traditional marketing bargaining method. Traditional masih di tempatnya, kalau modern sudah internet. Oke. Jawaban yang menarik.
Okay. What about Miss Yovita? Do you know what's traditional marketing?
Traditional marketing, we just meet face to face, we just talk, and then we just try to
How do
offer
you
our
advertise?
product.
Traditional
Advertise.
marketing, how do you advertise?
Oh, bagaimana advertise ya? Ya advertise-nya datang aja.
Brochure, billboard, benar.
Ya,
Okay.
kira-kira seperti itulah sih, Ke.
Yes. So in traditional marketing, we have like through radio, like during our parents' time, they hear an advertisement through radio, through TV, through newspaper, through billboard. But what is online advertising? Online advertising, you actually use, as what one of the students mentioned, social media. That is the latest platform that what most of the business people used to do now. Okay, you can blast up emails, everything goes online. Okay, so now as you see it during the pandemic, things has been changing. A lot of things goes digital. Even the presentation today is actually virtual, and we're actually doing it live. It's different now. So digital media actually give a consumer, they can access to all this information anytime they want, anywhere of the world. And most of the time, right, if you realize 36% of the time, the advertisement actually appear right in front of us. For example, if you log into Facebook, everyone here has a Facebook account. I believe most of you have it. Okay, so suddenly when you scroll, there's an advertisement. Or you look through Instagram, you look through the stories, suddenly there's an advertisement. So advertisement actually pops up right in front of us anytime. Okay. So why do we do digital? Why do we go digital? Because it increases connectivity. People now are very modern. They're very tech savvy. Everyone has a smartphone now. Most of the people have smartphone now, and it's a data-driven market. So through all this, you can actually collect a lot of data and can do a lot of analysis from it. Okay, so in this world now, in this digital age, people has very high expectation. When they go online, they see something, they want it now, you know. So, but how far can advertising go? Number one, it's global. You sell you advertise something, you want to advertise something, you want to show something, you can promote to the whole Indonesia. But just Indonesia, you can go global. You can share the information, you can share the advertisement. I can get it from Malaysia, I can get it from maybe in America, or maybe in Germany, New Zealand, anywhere they can get it. They can get the same information, and you can go live. Like what we're doing right now, we go live. Everyone from different parts of the world can actually see it immediately. And there's a huge target. So everyone is a potential buyer, not just Indonesia, not just Malaysia, anyone. The world, the whole world is a potential buyer. Okay. All right. So what about when you want to do an artwork? Okay, it can be digital. Okay, you can both traditional or even digital. But how do you make it attractive? Okay, how does one artwork makes people look at it? Okay, you need to know the fonts that you use. Okay, what kind of fonts? Selecting the font is important, and the colors that you use or the images that you put on it. Okay, it makes a lot of difference too. Okay, so like for example, this I state here, what's the big idea? So it actually emphasized on the keyword big. When I use the different font size or different color, people actually notice the word big. Okay, so in an artwork, and what I can advise is in one artwork, the most you can use is 3 different type of fonts, nothing more than that. Best is just 2 fonts. Okay, and some keywords they need to highlight, you can actually highlight in a different way. This is one of the example. Or the next one will be go big or go home. You see where the highlight the word is. But sometimes, you know, some people think that the bigger the better, but it's not necessarily that way. The idea now of advertisements is usually make it simplified, as simple as possible, minimalist, okay, and highlight on the keywords. Okay, for example, if you do a billboard, you cannot have too much information on a billboard. People pass by when you drive, when you're in your car, you pass by the billboard. You need to highlight what is the keyword there, and not putting all the information you want, but what you want to focus on. Okay, next is to come up with a logo. Okay, during this pandemic, I think a lot of people actually started, you know, a little small business entrepreneur. They started selling some, maybe some cakes online. They should look through Instagram. Some people are selling food and so on. So this actually here, what I'm telling you is it can help you to how to push your product further, or how to promote in a more effective way. Okay, the next thing is creating a logo and a brand recognition. Guys, you can see the logo here, the first one. Okay, the blue color one. Miss Evita, the blue one, the thick. What logo is it? Oh, guys, anyone here can recognize that logo?
Ayo semuanya dijawab. Logo yang warna biru. Pasti tahu.
Yes,
Oke, terima
Nike.
kasih.
Benar. Yang kedua, the one in red color. What is it? Coca-Cola. What about the yellow one? See, everyone knows. Okay, they create a recognition of the brand. All right. So, see, the first one is just a tick. Very simple, just a tick. 97% of the population actually know that it's Nike. Coca-Cola, everyone knows. Everyone drinks Coca-Cola. Okay, everyone goes to anywhere they sell it. You can get it anywhere. 94% of people knows it. For McDonald's, even children, 92% of the children, okay, of the total population actually know that is McDonald's. So creating an effective logo design, it's very important. Make it simple, make it memorable, make it appropriate. Okay. So even like when I talk about a bitten apple, you already instantly know, oh, Apple products, iPhone, MacBook, and so on. So make it simple, create a brand. Okay, next will be, what about this border? Do you know what is this? Have you seen this? Have you go to a restaurant and then you see this? Do you know what is it?
Ayo, biasa kita makan di pizza biasanya ada.
It's a sauce. Okay. Is it spicy?
Spicy sauce, I guess.
Yes, spicy sauce. Okay. So now I have this bottle. I want to sell this bottle. Guys, what would you do or what would you add on to this picture to tell people that it's spicy? What do you put there? Like now I give you this bottle, this sauce. Okay, make a logo, but I don't know it's spicy. How do you know that it's spicy?
Ya, kira-kira kita taruh apa ya di logo tersebut sehingga orang tahu kalau produk ini itu pedas.
Ya, ini bukan tomato loh. This is actually a spicy sauce. Tapi
Taruh
lebih ke
cabe.
mungkin taruh cabe ya. So the photo of the chili ya.
Pepper sauce.
Okay, so you put border, you put pictures of the chili, fresh chili. Okay, some people know that it's spicy. Okay, so this is another creative way. Now through this, okay, and then they write beware the heat. Okay, so ini kan ada api kan harus pemadam api gitu ya. So you know that, oh, it's spicy, you get smoke. Okay, so this is like one of the creative way to do advertisement. Like you see this, you know, oh, okay, it's very spicy. It's extremely spicy that you need to get a fire extinguisher to, you know, padam apinya gitu. Okay, what about this one? How do you promote that it's very strong and durable? How to tell people that, oh, this thing is a good brand. It's very strong. Memang tahan nih. Any ideas?
Ayo, gimana? Kira-kira gimana untuk menunjukkan bahwa dia tahan lama dan ya istilahnya perekat yang kuat.
Yeah.
Kira-kira ada ideas apa dari kalian?
Come on guys, your answers were very good. Keep it coming. Good job everyone. Stay 24 hours. Okay, so that means you probably put some captions, some words, yeah? Okay, anything that you're going to put there, like any image?
Mau tambahkan gambar apa kira-kira teman-teman?
Untuk tunjuknya tahan gitu, kuat gitu. Okay, maybe this is a bit difficult, yeah, a bit more challenging. Okay, now I'll show you. Okay guys, this green color, do you know what is it? Yang warna hijau tuh apa? Ya, itu karakternya siapa? You know, where do you see this from? Hulk. Okay, good. Everyone knows. So Hulk is actually big, strong, mighty, right? So indestructible. So now even Hulk is using this plaster. So the mist is very strong. All right, it's creative. Okay. Okay. The next one. What about this? What does it mean? Do you know? Do you understand the message from this? Guys, advertising is not necessarily promoting a product. It can also promote a campaign. Okay, it's more to delivering a message to people in a very creative way. So that is the hint. So now we look at this tiger. Okay, what do you get from this? Like, what is the meaning of this artwork? Circus, correct. It's an animal circus, and people are saying that it's very animal abusing. Okay, so this one, they want to create, they want to let people know that, that the animal are being used in the circus, and we have to protect them. Okay, the next one will be like, now there's a lot of diabetes, a lot of people with diabetes, and they want to tell people that sugar is actually very harmful. Okay, so this is like an awareness kind of campaign. So taking a good photo is also important, guys. Advertising is not just promoting; it's an all aspect, and it's a very fun and creative major. Okay, so when you take a photo, even in advertising, you learn about photography skills. Okay, you learn how to edit your photos. You learn videography skills. You learn social media. It all falls under advertising. Okay, so how to take a good photo? I'll show you a video, just some ideas on, this is what I saw from the internet, an idea on how a nice photo was taken. Okay.
Into the moon, trying to get to you. Don't even try, 'cause when the bullets fly, I'm the last one to die. Bullet black, bullet black, bullet black. You must be crazy if you think that I'm a bullet. I guess I'm just a play date to you.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the motherfucking house, bored and I'm bored in the motherfucking house, bored. Bored in the house, bored in the house, bored. Bored in the house.
All right, so hopefully the music actually wakes everyone up. Okay, so I think a lot of you are actually attracted to the TikTok music. So this is what I saw on the internet. So these are some of the skills that actually you're able to take photos or videos in a very, very creative and simple way. Okay, so the thing is now every one of us or most of us are actually social media users today, and that stands which there are about 3.5 billion people in the world are actually social media users, which includes us, and that stands about 45% of the population in the world. Okay. Right. So during this pandemic, a lot of us are home most of the time. There was a lockdown and so on. But because of this, it actually increased users online. Okay. So as you can see here, we spend people watching shows online has increased to 54%. Okay. So maybe some of us here are actually watching a lot of Netflix lately at home. Okay. We're watching a lot of movies at home. And people nowadays spend longer time on social media. There is an increase of 43%, and 42% of the people actually spend longer time on social media. You're at home most of the time. You have more time to text people, your friends, your family, your loved ones. People spend more time listening to music, playing games online, and then and maybe on other mobile apps and so on. Okay, so on average, on average, millions spend actually 9 hours a day on social media. So things has been changing. Like advertising has gone digital. So, we have gone into this digital revolution. So advertising actually has been around for a long, long time, more than 50 years. And then came internet and social media. So things, the way people promote things has been different now. And let me ask, when was the last time you actually bought something based on what you saw from an advertisement on the newspaper or billboard? Guys, do you open the newspaper and then you see this thing, oh, this product is good, you go and buy, or you see a billboard, go buy? Anyone here? Anyone here when actually buy something based on the newspaper ad or billboard? When was the last time? Was it a long time ago or never?
Ayo, kapan terakhir kalian beli barang?
Dari iklannya dari surat kabar loh atau billboard?
Ya, gara-gara billboard
Setahun
atau dari
1 year ago. Mungkin ada yang lebih lama lagi ya, mungkin tak pernah gitu ya. Okay, forget. Mungkin udah lama gitu. Okay, so 70% of the people actually purchase, especially the millennials, based on peers' recommendation. Meaning when you know that your friends are using a product, okay, or you see a lot of people are using, this product, this is a new product. A lot of people are posting on the internet, posting on the social media. Okay, I must buy. All right, you see, you buy. Gitu. And 60% of the people actually, 60% of in-store purchase decisions are influenced by what they see on social media or blog posts. Okay, for example, today, maybe not me, maybe your very good friend post something like they bought, they bought maybe chips. Okay, and then they post on the internet. They say, "This is good, you must buy." Okay, this is good, very delicious. You see, oh, I think I must try. Okay, so nowadays people, they don't want to hear like, they rather hear what their friends say instead of the advertisement. If my friend say it's good, I must try. I believe my friend more than what they say in the advertisement. Am I right? Okay. All right. So, okay. So people, they actually, a lot of advertisement now, they have endorsement. They get an influencer or maybe a celebrity or maybe someone that is well known to actually talk about their product to increase the awareness or popularity of it. Okay, so the next one, guys. All right, do you know who these people are? Oh, okay, I haven't even asked. So there's an answer. Okay, the first one, the one on the left, who is it? Okay, guys, you can answer. It's Blackpink. Okay, any Blackpink fan here? Okay, so I have 2 answering Blackpink. I believe there's some Blackpink fan here. Okay, what is the most favorite song? I mean, the best song? how you like that, right? Yeah, okay, something like that. Okay, all right. So, okay, so many. All right, so yes, there are a lot of songs are very popular. What about on the right, guys? Do you know who is that? The handsome guy there. Who is the guy? Okay, you remember the guy, but I forget his name. Guys, anyone remember him? Yes, it's Lee Min Ho. Okay, all right. So these are Korean celebrity. You might see them on, in music or TV dramas, movies, and so on. Okay, all right. So Shopee, most of the people now do shopping online. They actually go into Shopee. Blackpink is one of their ambassador. Okay, they promote Shopee, and Lazada works with Lee Min Ho. Okay, so why do they use celebrities? So to attract more people. People see, wow, okay, I'll go and then I'll buy some stuff. It's like, okay, I have this ambassador is there and so on. Okay, but there's a lot of false advertising at the moment. Okay, like you see here from far, you can see like, oh, Lee Min Ho pernah makan di sini. I think I'm not sure if you've seen this. Okay, this is in Indonesia. Okay, Lee Min Ho pernah makan di sini atau Lee Min Ho pernah laundry di sini. So, but Lee Min Ho may not be there. So if you look at the small fonts, you see the balloon. Okay, so this is well, in a way, it actually attracted people to see because of the font. It's bigger. Remember I mentioned earlier in the beginning of my slides, bigger or the color. So it actually attracted people. But when you go in, look at the small details, balloon. But guys, false advertisement is actually very bad. Yeah. So make sure you promote the right thing. But they did this is to attract people. It's like, oh, really? Let me eat here, and then they went and try the food and so on. All right. So yes, taking a good video is very important. There are a lot of advertisement today. It's very funny and creative, and most of the time, as what I see is Thailand advertisement is very creative and sometimes very, very funny. So I have one example here. You can have a look at this and see what it's trying to promote. Yeah.
หน้าฝนเนี่ยแมลงมันจะเยอะ
โรคเยอะด้วย
ใช้เช่นไรฉีดอะไร
สเปรย์ปรับอากาศ
สงสัยจะหล่นไว้ยตายหมดไปกวาดลูก เช่นไรแมลงตาย
Yes, they were actually promoting an insect repellent. Okay, so yeah, so how in a very different way, okay, in a creative way, and how effective it is. Okay, all right. So as I mentioned, advertising is a way to promote something, but it can also be a campaign and so on. And advertising, you actually learn a different aspect like photography skills, video editing, Photoshop, social media, and so on. But and there's a part of it that talks about marketing, like how to promote, how to sell a product. Okay, so actually it's all rounder. So does it mean that you work in advertising, you can only work in events company, or you can only know how to do all this advertisement stuff. Okay, you also learn how to do business. So for any of you here are interested in business but want to learn it in a very creative way, okay, you can actually opt for, you can consider advertising as one of the options. And one day, if you want to do business by your own or go into a business industry, yeah, actually you have the skills, you learn the skills from this major as well. So what works best? To able to sell a product, okay, you must first focus on your customer. You must know who you're selling to, who's your target group. And then number two will be building a brand story. So if you're going to tell people, okay, we started this product since 20 years ago, since it came up and why is it famous now, people will listen to your story. Okay, and then the third will be utilizing content marketing. Okay, create a creative quality content like the videos, the graphic. Okay, do an analysis, do a breakdown, do a statistic. Okay, from there it can help you to strategize better. Okay, get your business found. like when you Google, okay, like you Google and phone, okay. So when you search, what is the best iPhone? Usually it comes up with what? iPhone, Samsung. So yeah, make your product is found. Like you search and then it's like number one on the Google engine search. Okay, so once you do that, then that means your product is noticeable. Okay, next will be marketing, content, and strategy. Okay, you need to identify your customers when you sell a product. So there's four most common types of buyers. Okay, I've narrowed down to four different types. The first one is cheap buyers. Guys, do you know what is cheap buyers? Anyone here know what is cheap buyers?
Ada yang tahu maksud dari cheap buyers? Come on guys, beli barang murah.
Beli barang murah, benar. Okay, so cheap buyers are actually people who don't go in the shop and they say, I want something worth it. I want something that is cheap. What is on sale? What is on discount? Do I buy so many? Do I get a package price? Is it cheaper? So these are called cheap buyers. Okay, the second type of buyer is called difficult buyers. So what is difficult buyers? Okay, usually difficult buyers are people with very high demand. Okay, they want this, they want that. Okay, I want to buy this thing, but they have a lot of requests. And even after they buy a product, they might still have other requests. You know, when you do follow up with them and stuff like that, they will still be difficult. Okay, so you need to know who is your target group, what type of buyers that you want when you sell a product. Either the cheap buyers, okay, then you can keep on selling discount sales for your items, or you're looking for difficult buyers. The next will be sophisticated buyers. So what is sophisticated buyers? These people usually they already study your product. They want to buy something, they actually go online and search, they know what they want. So they walk in your shop, they don't want you to come to them and say, come on, buy this, it's a good deal, push you. No. They prefer your honesty because they already know your product. Tell them what they don't know. Okay, you tell them, you do a comparison. It's like, okay, if you buy this, you get this, but you know, the setback is this, or compared to this model, or why is this expensive? Why do you pay more for this? What is the value of it? Okay, those are sophisticated buyers. They don't want you to push them, but to share with them more information. The last one will be affluent buyers. Affluent buyers are usually people that are rich. Okay, they have more money. They don't buy things. They don't buy things based on the price. They buy things based on feeling because I liked it. They're based on emotion. I just want it, or convenient. Okay. So usually affluent buyers, they don't mix very well with cheap buyers. Because cheap buyers will go and tell them, hey, buy this product, it's cheap. For affluent buyers, they say, no, I got the money. I don't need to be cheap, but I just buy what I feel like I want, you know. Okay, so these are affluent buyers. So you need to identify the type of buyers that you are looking at. Okay, so now the next question is, sell me this pen. How are you going to sell me this pen? If I give you a product now and then you say, okay, sell me this, or sell to anyone outside, how do you sell this pen? It's actually a very simple salmon pen with the salmon logo. Okay, so how do you sell this pen?
Ya, ada yang mau coba mempromosikan pen aku?
How do you sell this pen, guys?
Boleh unmute. Boleh unmute kalau mau, boleh unmute. Jadi kita langsung coba latihan ya, audio gitu kan. Gimana caranya?
What difference does it make with this pen as compared to maybe ini mungkin 10.000 aja ya. Tapi mungkin ada yang beli pennya 3 juta gitu ya. Mengapa ada yang beli 3 juta, ada yang beli 10.000? Mengapa? And gimana mau jual? What difference does it make? Because both have the same function. You're right, it's a pen, right? But how do you differentiate? How do you sell this?
Come on guys, ada yang mau coba?
Okay, I think it's a normal pen. Okay, guys, maybe I'll just share a bit of idea with you, okay, on how to sell this pen. Okay, first, people buy you know, they don't buy because of logic. They buy based on emotion. Why I buy this pen? Because I think I liked it, I buy. Okay, and and then so they don't go by because the function of it and so on. They just you have something that you desire, or maybe you like the design of it. Okay, maybe you can tell me something that you want to buy in your life. Guys, do you have any something that you dream of buying? Do you have like a favorite car or a favorite house maybe, or anything that you want to buy? Do you have, guys? What would you like to buy? What is your dream thing that you want to buy? Okay, a PS5. Okay, so someone wants to buy a PS5. Anyone want to buy a nice car? Like a dream of a Ferrari or Lamborghini, Bugatti. Bugatti, okay, cool. Okay, or maybe an holiday. Girls, maybe you have a dream holiday. You want to go to Europe, you want to go to London, you want to go to America. Okay, so everyone has different dreams. But why do you buy all this product, or why do you have this dream? Is it based on emotion because you liked it, you want it, or is it based on greed? Maybe you buy this product, you can gain more, or you can sell it to someone, you can make more money, or is it because of generosity? Like the iPhone, they have the iPhone product rate, yeah. So the product rate, they will tell you, okay, you buy this, there's a portion of the money will go to charity. Was it because of generosity? You wanted to help someone, or is it because of shame? Like, oh, I don't have this, people will look down on me, I must own it, or is it fear? Okay, people all have it, I must have it, kind of thing. Okay, so there's different aspects to look at, and people don't buy their way into something, but instead out of something they find a solution for it. People do not buy a hand drill, okay, the gun, okay, to drill the screw into the wall. They don't buy that to make a hole in the wall. They buy that so that you can put the screw there. Okay, so they find a solution to it. Okay, and facts tell, stories sell. Always remember this: facts tell, stories sell. So, for example, when I bought a very expensive shirt, okay, I walk to a shop, I buy an expensive shirt, and then they tell me, "Hey, this shirt, how does it look?" I wear it and I try it. I say, "Okay, it's nice." But they tell me, "Okay, this shirt, it appears in this movie, or appears this celebrity actually was it. The celebrity have this thing. It was endorsed by this person. Maybe Lee Min Ho has one of this. Because of that, I buy it because I feel that it's nice. I feel good about it, and I feel that, well, even the celebrity wears it, I have it. Okay, so yeah, so you tell them, you create them a story, and then people will buy the story more. Okay. All right. So the next is creating.
Mr. Siki, sorry for interrupting, but actually the time is already 9:50. Do you still want to keep going, or should I move to?
After this, I'll be sharing about salmon. I'm still the speaker, so I'll probably wrap this up. Then I'll move on to the salmon. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm almost finished on this part. So guys, I hope that you learned something out of this workshop today. And remember, create a brand identity. Okay, so determine your key business goals and how your brand identity should help you fulfill them, and identify who your customer is. So how does the model translate? We used to have traditional marketing, we have social marketing now, and we have online. So online actually target both sides. Okay, and do a statistic. Like when you start promoting online, let's say you promote something in January, you do a record. Okay, so it reached out to 761 viewers or users, and then in July it has 872, and then November, after like 872, because you put more information there, people read about your product, they know. Okay, so then in November, you created more design, very creative artwork, and created even more viewers. So through this, you see, like, you analyze what is the thing that actually attracted more people to look at your product. Okay, do a checklist, building a strategy, brand awareness, do a demographic, and then building audience personas, do a framework. Okay, so basically that's the end of the webinar. Guys, everyone is cool with it? Do you like it? Okay, how do you sell the pen? Tell a story. This is a limited edition pen, Salmon one and only. And this pen has been around for 20 years, so please buy it. Okay, so yeah. So this is the whole concept of advertising, okay? But Salmon don't only have advertising. We have a lot of other majors as well, okay? So if you're looking to studying abroad, I mean, I hope that, I believe here there's still a lot of people looking at studying abroad, gaining international experience. But but due to the pandemic, the economy became so bad. But how are you still able to study abroad? It becomes difficult now, more challenging, lebih susah sekarang ya gitu. Jadi from the university, we actually want to help more. Okay, in Salmon University, we not only have advertising, we have business major, we have journalism, we have engineering, we have IT, we have Chinese studies. So there are a lot of various options to pick from, and we want to help you. And this is the first time Salmon University in Malaysia is offering a study grant. Study grant means discount ya. Langsung ke semua anak-anak Indonesia, langsung potongan sampai lulus. So everyone gets a discount up to the graduate. As you see here, there's two parts. Study grant, merit scholarship. Study grant means discount. Merit scholarship means beasiswa ya. So if you apply now, okay, you can start applying from now dengan pakai rapat 10 sama 11, okay. Isi formulanya gratis, and then make your enrollment payment, okay, register yourself. Minimum of 70 and above, rata-rata nilainya 70 ya. Ke atas udah bisa dapatnya 25%. Discount sampai lulus automatically. And our programs, some are 3 years, some are 4 years, depending on the major you pick from. So if 4 years means automatically, you save 1 year tuition fees already. Okay. But some of you say, tapi kok belum lulus lagi kelas 12 loh, belum dapat ijazah lagi. Ya, tak apa-apa. Kita tunggu aja. So ini kan lock beasiswanya dulu. So once you lock your scholarship, we will keep for you. We wait for you till you graduate. Terus tu, some tell me, ya, tapi kok biasa nilai saya di atas 80 loh, saya yakin lah bisa dapat. Okay, if you can get 80 ya, 80 ke atas itu bisa dapatnya 25% discount, ditambah lagi 25% beasiswa. Jadi jumlah potongannya 50%. Jadi biaya kuliahnya langsung separuh. Kalau bisa dapat 85, itu bisa dapatnya 25% discount, ditambah lagi 75%. Jadi potongan 100%. Jadi kuliahnya gratis, cuma biaya hidup aja. Jadi biaya hidupnya di Salmon Malaysia ini berapa ya? Lebih kurang sekitar 3,5 hingga 4 juta cukup. Itu termasuk tempat tinggal sama makan sekali. Tapi mengapa 85 ada 2 ya? Sebab yang 100% itu is actually limited ya untuk seluruh Indonesia loh. Kalau udah telat cuma bisa dapat ini aja. 25% ditambah 50%, jadi jumlah potongannya 75%. Harus bayar lagi yang sisanya 25% itu. Jadi kalau nilainya bagus sayang. Gitu. Jadi ini merupakan kesempatan cukup bagus loh. Kalian bisa kuliah ke luar negeri, dapat ijazah internasional, pengalaman internasional, teman-teman internasional bisa jumpa sama saya juga. You can meet me in person, okay? And yeah, why we differentiate discount and scholarship? Because discount itu langsung dapat loh guys. Everyone gets it now. Okay? KKM diskonnya berapa? Ada tak 70? 75? KKM-nya berapa?
70. Rata-rata beberapa mata pelajaran di bawah 70, namun rata-rata 70 hampir.
Okay, usually it's around 70 ya.
Ya,
On average.
Okay.
Kalau 70 maksudnya bisa lulus dari sekolah, bisa masuk ke Salmon, udah langsung bisa dapat potongan. Ya, oke, so jadi study grant discount itu memang langsung dapat sampai lulus. Tapi yang beasiswa itu harus dipertahankan. Ya, kita cuma evaluasi sekali tahun. Tapi kalau nilainya bagus, kamu memang bisa lanjut lagi beasiswanya sampai selesai. So it's possible to get 100% up to graduate, and we have a lot of students from Indonesia actually are able to continue their 100% scholarship every year. Okay, alright.
Oke, jadi mungkin saya bantu untuk ini ya sebentar ya Sike, just interrupt a bit. Jadi kita rekap sedikit. Ini teman-teman mungkin bingung ya, tiba-tiba ini Mr. Sike ngomong apa, kok tiba-tiba udah di beasiswa ya. Jadi seperti yang tadi saya bilang, bahwa Salmon University Malaysia mereka menawarkan beasiswa up to 100%. Cara dapatnya gimana? Nah, cara dapatnya tuh gampang banget. Dia hanya melihat nilai dari rapot kalian. Jadi nilai rapot kelas 10, 11, 12 itu pokoknya di total jumlahnya itu masih 85. Jadi kalau nilai kalian tuh rata-rata ada 85, semua pelajaran Kak. Yes, semua pelajaran di total ambil rata-rata. Nah, maka kalian berhak mendapatkan beasiswa senilai 100%. 100% tersebut dia bagikan 75% itu dapatnya karena dari nilai kalian mencapai 85. Tapi kalau study grant itu ibaratnya kita bilang kayak diskon gitu. Diskon yang otomatis university berikan ketika nilai kalian itu udah pasti mencapai angka minimal yang mereka minta sebetulnya adalah di 70. Kalian dapat 85 otomatis dapat. Total dari beasiswanya adalah 100%. Nah, sekarang kenyataannya adalah begini. Di sini kan ada nih terms and condition-nya, ada tulis. Untuk bisa mendapatkan beasiswa 100% yang kita bicarakan dari tadi ini adalah beasiswa yang memang, Sike jangan dimatiin layarnya, yang tadi masih please.
Iya.
Ya, itu yang 100% tadi, kita masih bicara untuk beasiswa 3 tahun sampai 4 tahun kalian kuliah. Jadi bukan cuma di tahun pertama aja. Cara dapetinnya gimana? Ya tadi, cara dapetinnya cukup nilai rapot kelas 10, 11, 12. IELTS-nya gimana, Kak? IELTS-nya nanti menyusul. IELTS-nya kalau untuk di Xiamen dari angka 5 sampai 6. Jadi IELTS-nya ada yang butuh 5, ada yang butuh 5,5, ada yang butuh 6, tergantung jurusan. Maka dari itu, yang di sini dituliskan, beasiswanya itu kalian butuh pembayaran, bilang nih butuh bayar 1.000 ringgit kalau misalnya mau, tapi kalian nggak boleh bayar dulu gitu, kalian harus kasih nilai rapot kalian dulu, kita mesti hitungin, kalau misalnya dari kita hitung nilai kalian cukup, kalian oke, baru kalian bisa bayar. Di sini ada tulisan nih maksimal 30. Jujur teman-teman, sebenarnya 30 ini sudah habis dari bulan September lalu ya Sike, di Indonesia ya, sudah habis ya. Udah habis. Jadi sebenarnya beasiswa 100%-nya udah nggak ada lagi. Namun karena hari ini adalah special event di Maitreyawira, maka dari itu Sike kemarin udah bilang ke manajemen, mereka memberikan 5 slot tambahan. Jadi cuman khusus untuk anak Maitreyawira, nggak bisa untuk anak sekolah lain. Jadi kalau misalnya nanti teman-teman ada nih, Kak, saya ada saudara saya tapi di sekolah lain, itu harus dibincangkan dulu karena tidak bisa langsung tiba-tiba dikasih. Jadi ini emang hanya khusus untuk anak Maitreyawira. Kita tunggu, pokoknya 5 slot nih, kalau 5 slot nih hari ini habis, ya udah habis gitu. Jadi untuk teman-teman yang mau daftar, mau coba tanya dulu, yes, please bawa nilai rapot kalian, ketemu kita, nanti kita jelasin semuanya dari awal sampai akhir, mau orang tua, mau ikut Zoom meetingnya juga boleh. Jadi kita jelasin gimana cara dapetinnya, ini benar-benar kalian tuh kayak nggak dibohong-bohongin ya, karena kan orang kadang pikir, ini beasiswanya bohongan nih, nggak sampai tamat. Ini ada pertanyaan kan dari Vincent nanya, ini 3 tahun ya beasiswa? Iya. Kalau kalian kuliah 3 tahun sampai tamat 100%, nggak bayar 1 peser pun. Kalian hanya akan bayar biaya hidup dan biaya visa. Itu aja kalau misalnya memang sampai dapat. Apakah anak CIE dapat setiap tahun? Setiap tahun pasti ada. Jujur ya, kita dari CIE 1 Indonesia, itu dari, anggap aja misalnya dari setiap tahun kita kirim lebih daripada 30 orang, pasti berangkat. Dari lebih dari 30 orang ini, 80%-nya rata-rata 100%. Hanya 20%-nya nggak dapat 100%. Jadi kesempatannya itu besar nggak, Kak? Yes, kesempatan kalian dapat itu sangat besar, makanya jangan disia-siakan. Apalagi ini pandemik ya, kesempatan banget untuk kalian bisa bantu orang tua kalian gitu. Kalau misalnya kalian memang merasa, karena gini, kalau kalian hitung-hitung, kalian boleh cek silakan, saya selalu bilang hal yang sama, di Indonesia cari deh university yang bisa kasih kalian biaya kuliah 100% beasiswa uang kuliah ya, karena di luar negeri itu yang paling mahal kan uang kuliah. Biaya hidup di Xiamen itu 3,5 juta per bulan sudah bisa hidup, udah bisa termasuk makan, tinggal sekamar berdua, ber-AC pula, WC di dalam pula. Jadi kalian tuh udah nggak usah kemana-mana, semuanya ada. Nah ini saya mungkin sebelum saya tutup, saya pengen dari Mr. Sike mungkin kasih lihat bentuk sekolah Xiamen. Jadi kalian tuh punya gambaran sedikit. Kira-kira Xiamen itu seperti apa? Dan nanti terakhir saya mau kasih jurusannya. Jurusannya kalian bisa lihat di website. Dia banyak banget dari jurusan advertising tadi yang ada praktek gitu kan. Engineering, bisnis semuanya ada. Oke. Sike mungkin ini karena waktunya sudah tinggal sedikit lagi, kita kasih lihat video dulu ya.
Video dulu
biar
ya.
ada gambaran. Teman-teman ada pertanyaan boleh langsung ketik di chat box.
Ya, setiap tahun loh kita ada anaknya dari Maitreyawira yang masuk ke Xiamen loh. So you have actually a lot of seniors studying with us. Should I continue playing? Everything okay?
Ya silakan Sike.
Alright.
Can you play it? Okay.
How the campus looks like. It's really, really cool. Okay, so maybe I do a bit of explanation. Xiamen University started in, they've been around for 99 years here. Okay, we started in 1921. So we have 3 campuses in China. There are about 40,000 students, and we opened campus number 4, which is in Malaysia. Okay, so this is the second campus in Xi'an, and the third campus in Jiangzhou, and the first campus will be in Xiamen itself. Okay. Xiamen University is also the first China university to set up a campus outside of China. But why did they choose to set up in Malaysia? It's because the founder of Xiamen University is originally a Malayan Chinese. So as an appreciation, they decided to open in Malaysia. And our ranking is pretty good. It's actually number 9 in China. It's a top 10 China uni, 275 in the world. Okay. What about the teachers? Where are they from? They're from China, from Malaysia, from Australia, America, mixture. But more than 80% of our lecturers are PhD holders. We call them doctors or professors. Even though you graduate from the Malaysian campus, you get the certificate originally from Xiamen, China, recognized internationally. And around the world, we have 280 foreign partner uni. So which means dah lulus S1 nanti, mas sambung S2 di Australia, Canada, Amerika, UK, mana aja bisa. Ada universitas yang kenali kita. We have a TV station on campus for journalism, advertising students. Okay. Okay, next we look at the sports facility we have on campus. The Olympic size swimming pool as well, and all these facilities are free, guys. Jadi kebanyakan universitasnya akan minta studennya untuk bayar apa, uang gedung, uang pangan, uang untuk fasilitasnya. Tapi sini nggak ada loh. So here you only pay for your tuition fees and your cost of living, tempat tinggal. Tinggal di bulan cuma 1 juta. Nah, tadi bilangnya biaya hidup itu 3,5 hingga 4 juta itu makan sama tempat tinggal. Tapi tempat tinggalnya sendiri cuma lebih kurang 1,1 juta aja loh. Yang sisa lagi itu untuk makan. And we're actually one of the largest private university in Malaysia at the moment. This is the canteen, gaya food court gitu, mau makan baru bayar. Sekali makan pun kalau nasi ayam pun lebih kurang 20.000 gitu. So food are actually very affordable on campus. We have the pantry, we have the tempat laundry. Tempat laundry cuci baju ya 10 kilo cuma Rp13.000 loh. Ada charter gratis ke stesen kereta. Mau ke Menara Kembah bisa 20 menit aja. Atau setiap hari Jumat 1 minggu kita ada charter gratis ke mall. Mau jalan-jalan, belanja, lihat film ya bisa. It's actually 24/7, so it's actually very safe in campus. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, that this is the campus is actually originated from China, but it's set up in Malaysia because of the founder, Mr. Tan Kaki, is originally a Malaysian Chinese. So as an appreciation, they opened in Malaysia. So this is the out of 2,000 universities in China, we actually ranked top 10 in China, 5 in the world. The best university in Indonesia itu universitas apa? Usually students will tell me UI. You can do the rank, you can do the checking. Our ranking is actually better. Okay, so these are the campuses in China, the one on the right, and this one is in Malaysia. It's 150 acres, 150 hektar loh. Itu sebesar 75 kali size lapangan sepak bola. Guys, mungkin sini ada yang main sepak bola, ada yang tidak, tapi kampus ini sebesar 75 kali size lapangan sepak bola. Oke, di atas ini semua tempat tinggalnya. Oke, dormnya, ada kantinnya yang di tengah itu. Oke, oke, on the right above the football field there is the sports center. All the facilities are free. Oke, di depannya 5 gedung utama, di tengah tuh perpustakaan. Gedung tuh setinggi 9 lantai. 2 gedung sebelah kiri sama 2 gedung sebelah kanan itu kelas sama labnya. And here coming soon hotel di campus. So in future we will have the hotel management program as well. Okay, so all our programs semua jurusannya pakai bahasa Inggris loh. Kayak IELTS itu biasanya persyaratan untuk IELTS-nya antara 5 hingga 5,5. Oke, kecuali jurusan sastra bahasa Mandarin, Chinese medicine itu perlu HSK dulu. So you need to sit for the Chinese exam. Jadi untuk sastra bahasa Mandarin perlu HSK 5, Chinese medicine itu HSK 4. And we have students from more than 37 nationalities, termasuk student dari Korea, dari Jepang, Kazakhstan, Egypt, Thailand, Taiwan, dan sebagainya. Jadi di sini kamu dapatnya teman-teman secara internasional juga. Dan ini adalah jurusan yang ditawarkan di SMA Malaysia. Jadi dah lulus kelas 12 nanti, langsung masuk ke S1 aja. Tidak perlu tes masuk, tidak perlu foundation, langsung aja ke S1-nya. Okay, so for non-science program, we have advertising, journalism, Chinese study, international relations, accounting, finance, sama matematika. Cuma 3 tahun aja loh lulus S1. Jadi lebih cepat. Itu termasuknya 1 semester magang di Malaysia pada tahun terakhir. Jadi dapat pengalaman kerja di Malaysia juga. Kalau untuk jurusan science, and IT, we have chemical engineering, new energy science, electrical electronic, marine biotech, IT ada computer science, software, sama digital media. Ini semua 4 tahun, termasuk 1 semester magang. Paling lama itu Chinese medicine, ini kan jadi dokter ya, jadi harus kuliah lebih lama. 4 years study plus 1 year of internship. Harus praktik lebih lama gitu ya. Oke, so kita baru tambah lagi 3 jurusan baru. First is English literature, second is S1 dalam fisika, and ketiga itu artificial intelligence. Guys, you want to get more information, you want to get a brochure, you can always contact Central Batam. They will give you all the information you need, and they have very much experience helping, assisting students with the documents to Salmon University, or even guide you with the preparation for IELTS. Okay, maybe I'll pass back to Miss Yovita.
Okay.
Anything you want to add on?
Thank you, Mr. CK. Oke, jadi teman-teman yang tadi ada beberapa yang masuk ke saya direct message. Oke, jadi personal chat. Kalau teman-teman memang tertarik pengen tahu beasiswa lanjutan mengenai Xiamen, bisa langsung kontak saya. Dan apakah beasiswa ini 100%? Kayak yang tadi saya udah katakan, jawabannya iya. Apakah ini bisa 3 tahun? Iya. Apakah ada syarat dan ketentuan berlaku? Pasti, di mana-mana. Tapi saya akan jelaskan tidak susah, betul. Ini saya tidak bohong, karena memang dari kakak-kakak kelas kalian, kalau kalian masih ingat Stephanie Salim, Cindy Angelin Martius, itu semuanya adalah yang mendapatkan beasiswa 100% dari Xiamen. Jadi kita tidak bicara yang, kita bicara sesuai fakta ya, yang real. Boleh tanya ke kakak kelas kalian tersebut. Nah, Pak Paulus, saya mau tanya, apakah saya diizinkan menambah 2 menit lagi untuk kuis, Pak? Karena tadi saya hanya akan memainkan kali ini 3 pertanyaan. Tadi saya akan pilih dari teman-teman yang udah berpartisipasi dalam webinar, kita akan cari 2 pemenang. Oke, dan kali ini saya akan cari 3. Kalian akan mendapatkan voucher dari Sentral senilai 150.000, potongan pendaftaran, dan chat time ya. Kita akan kasih kalian minuman yang manis-manis. Jadi kalau kalian bisa menjawab dengan benar.
Baik,
2 menit ya, Pak. Cuma 3 pertanyaan.
Boleh. Silakan.
Ya. Oke, siap-siap tangannya. Jangan lupa tangannya kita siapkan di jarinya, tolong disiapkan ya sedikit. Yuk, berapa nilai rapot yang dibutuhkan untuk mendapatkan beasiswa 100%? Ayo buruan.
Yes.
Yes, cepat. Oke, sekarang yang kedua. Oke, jika ingin mempertahankan beasiswa 100%. Oke, ini tadi saya belum jelaskan, ini saya lewatkan dulu. Oke, ini jangan dijawab karena kalian pasti nggak tahu jawabannya. Ini saya lewatkan. Yang ketiga, sebutkan salah satu jurusan yang ada di Xiamen University Malaysia. Salah satu aja, jangan salah 2, salah 1. Oke,
guys.
Lanjut lagi. Berapa minimal nilai IELTS yang dibutuhkan untuk bisa diterima di Xiamen University Malaysia? Nilai IELTS, tadi saya sudah jelaskan. Oke, 1 pertanyaan bonus ya. 1 pertanyaan bonus. Berapa biaya hidup di Xiamen selama 1 bulan per bulan? A3,5, B 5,5. A atau B? Oke. Terima kasih. Pengumuman akan kita lakukan di CIE.Batam. Oke, dan kita juga akan kontak kalian. Teman-teman jangan lupa isi linknya. Kalau nggak isi linknya, kita nggak tahu gimana cara kontak kalian ya. Oke, jadi terima kasih. Saya Yovita dari CIE Batam. Undur diri di hadapan teman-teman semua. Jika ada pertanyaan, jangan lupa langsung kontak saya. Saya sudah meninggalkan nomor telepon saya di kolom chat box. Oke, terima kasih Pak Paulus atas waktunya. Saya kembalikan lagi.
Terima kasih Pak Paulus. Okay, thank you everyone for being here today. Thank you for your time and stay safe and take care everyone, yeah.
Oke, thank you very much. Ya, teman-teman sekalian, anak-anakku yang terkasih, jadi itu tadi pemaparan dari Miss Yovita dan juga Mr. CK. Sangat menarik ya kalau tadi Anda semua menyimak. Ada sedikit review saja, tadi dikasih materi tentang advertising. Dan yang apa namanya, mau saya highlight kali ini tuh di bagian apa ya, taking good photo sama taking good video. Karena tadi sedikit dijelaskan ada beberapa teknik itu sangat bagus sekali dan erat kaitannya dengan kehidupan Anda sehari-hari. Nah, teman-teman, dunia sekarang memaksa kita semua untuk kreatif. Jadi, saya yakin kalian semua juga sudah terbiasa dengan taking good photo, taking good video, karena apa yang mau kalian post itu pasti yang terbaik. Nah, jadikan itu sebagai sebuah apa ya, modal kalian ketika suatu saat nanti kalian membuka bisnis, kalian sudah punya modal itu. Oke, jadi sudah tahu cara untuk mengambil foto yang bagus, cara untuk membuat video yang bagus, untuk advertise produk-produk kalian nantinya. Oke, kemudian juga tadi sangat menarik penjelasan tentang kampus Yamen. Jadi yang membuatnya menarik karena ada beasiswa 100% bagi yang berprestasi ya, terutama ya yang tadi nilainya 85 dan saya pikir kebanyakan rata-rata dari Anda semua di atas 85 nampaknya ya. Jadi bisa saja langsung hubungi Miss Yovita. Oke. Teman-teman, selanjutnya kita akan ada jam istirahat. Ini kurang lebih 40 menit ya, 30 menit ya istirahatnya ya. Pak Herdi, hostnya siapa tadi ini? Ada Pak Herdi ya? Pak Herdi, masih bisa dengar suara saya? Oh, oke, nampaknya
ya, Sir Robi, kita akan kembali nanti
Pak
di
Eben,
10.40.
jam berapa Pak Eben kembali?
10.40.
Oh iya, 10.40.
Oke.
Baik, jadi anak-anak terkasih, kita istirahat 30 menit. Oke, kita kembali lagi 10 lewat 40 menit. Oh ya, tidak perlu keluar dari Zoom ini ya, teman-teman. Biar nanti tidak repot lagi untuk bergabung. Oke, saya sebagai moderator pada pagi hari ini pamit undur diri. Kita ketemu lagi nanti di sesi-sesi yang berikutnya. Semoga semuanya sehat dan bahagia selalu. Saya Paulus, saya undur diri. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you semuanya. Bye.